Donald Trump has received a distinct honor for excellence in social media posting. And this is an award of high distinction with the highest praise for the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Now, before we show you the social media post that Donald Trump did, that pretty much brought him to receiving this high accolade, I'd like to give you a little background about this award. It's called a Doozy Award. And the reason that social media posts by politicians get a Doozy Award is because it's pretty much a doozy. And I'm going to share with you in just a brief moment the social media post that Donald J. Trump made that got him to the accolade of the Doozy Award. Now, first of all, a little bit about the Doozy Award. We here at Political Blowback, we took great pains, did extensive research in our research department, which consists of me, and we scanned the globe to try to find an appropriate award that we could nominate Donald J. Trump for this particular social media post. And unfortunately, as much as we tried to scan the globe, we couldn't find one. So we just decided to make one up. And we invented this Doozy Award. And Donald J. Trump is going to be the first recipient of the Doozy. We're going to show you the social media post in just a brief second. But first, a little background on what it takes to qualify to be nominated for a Doozy Award. Well, the first thing that's very, very important, and the first piece of criterion, is the social media post has to be controversial and egregious. And I think you'll agree when you see this that it checks the box on that one. The second thing is the social media post has to present itself in such a way that it surpasses human understanding. So I'm going to put up on the screen right now a picture of the Doozy Award. And once again, this prestigious and soon-to-be coveted award only has one recipient so far, and that's Donald J. Trump. So there could be others. He could win another Doozy Award, but certainly this is an exclusive from Political Blowback. So let's look at the social media post that Donald Trump made that helped him to win a Doozy Award. The United States of America has beaten and completely decimated Iran, both militarily, economically, and in every other way. But the countries of the world that receive oil through the Hormuz Strait must take care of that passage, and we will help a lot. The U.S. will also coordinate with those countries so that everything goes quickly, smoothly, and well. This should have always been a team effort. I'm going to repeat that. This should have always been a team effort, and now it will be. It will bring the world together toward harmony, security, and everlasting peace. President Donald J. Trump. I think it's very, very important that we find and accept the underlying message here, because he's saying that this should always have been a team effort. In hindsight, let's back up a little bit. What we saw prior to this invasion of Iran is we saw some huddling between the United States and Israel. To my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think NATO was involved in this. The United States did not think it was important to consult with their allies He just huddled with Benjamin Netanyahu. Oh, and by the way, we did see sort of a pattern with Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner prior to this invasion, because they would sojourn to Russia, to Moscow, and then they would go to Tel Aviv in Israel, and then they'd come back to Washington, and then rinse and repeat, go to Moscow, go to Tel Aviv, go to Washington, go to Moscow, go to Tel Aviv, go to Washington. What I call this affectionately is the Bermuda Triangle. But beyond that, I think it's really, really important that we underscore that Donald J. Trump or Benjamin Netanyahu did not consult with the allies before embarking on this very, very aggressive invasion of Iran. Now, you can argue whether it's warranted or not, but the fact remains, they did not include the allies and did not consult with them in advance. Donald J. Trump didn't even consult with Congress before he did this. He just went ahead and did it. So now what he is saying is that the countries of the world that receive oil through the Hormuz Strait must take care of that passage, and we will help a lot. In other words, Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu created a problem. And now the allies are being voluntold as to what their role is in unraveling and in remediating this mess that Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu created. And then the conclusion of the tweet that really helps make this a doozy, by the allies now contributing to restoring control in the Strait of Hormuz, it will bring the world together toward harmony, security, and everlasting peace. Wonderful. So now we're all going to sit around across the globe, and we're going to join hands, and we're all going to sing Kumbaya together, and it's all going to be everlasting peace, harmony, and security, because Donald J. Trump figuratively shit the bed, and now he wants the allies to come along and fix things. If you agree that Donald J. Trump should get a Doozy Award, if you think it was appropriate that he gets the Doozy Award, please like and share this video. And by the way, as a new podcast, we'd love it if you could take a brief 2 or 3 seconds and subscribe to this podcast, because it helps the algorithms, and that's kind of how we get paid. We don't get paid monetarily, but we get support from people through their subscriptions and their likes and their shares on these videos. So I thought you'd find this a little bit amusing, and I certainly am having a ball just thinking about this Doozy Award. Unfortunately, Donald isn't here to accept the award personally, and we don't really know if anyone's going to pick it up. It's probably just going to sit in the closet and collect dust. Have a good day.